everybody, and welcome to this Ubisoft E3 press conference chat, I guess. Wow, that was a really good conference. Just finished watching it, and boy, it was pretty darn good. They kind of led right out of the block with Just Dance 2019. I find it hilarious that they didn't show like any of the game; they just had people dancing. But it was fun. I don't have a problem with that. The same with like the Andrew WK thing. They then went straight into Beyond Good and Evil 2, which, hey, it looks amazing. I'm not so sure. Like I don't know about that game because it feels like one of those games where it's like, is this game ever going to come out? Like, is this just going to be a giant hype mountain? And you know, when we get it, it's not going to be right. I don't know. I mean, it looks fantastic. You can only take it at first glance. I haven't played the first one, so I'm not like that type of fan. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what exactly is going to be going on because it looks pretty good. I think that if I was going to guess like a time for it to come out, I don't even know if I'd say 2019. I might even say early 2018. I think they said 2019, but there seems to be a lot of stuff going on. They brought out Joseph Gordon-Levitt, the actor, who apparently he runs this kind of like collaborative like company which like gets people's art and music into games and stuff. They get paid for it. That was the one thing I didn't mention, but they do get paid for any collaboration stuff they do, because they want to have like artwork, I guess, and maybe like ambient music and stuff like that created by fans or just talented people, which is really awesome. It's a really good idea. So hopefully that will kind of come off well, and overall it seemed like that was like a really kind of like positive move, I guess, for the press conference to have. In the background you can see Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We saw like a kind of extended trailer for it. It looks awesome. They showed this at the end, but I'm going to talk about it now because I'm just really super psyched for it, and the fact is it's coming out on October 5th this year, which is crazy. This game looks flipping amazing. For the first time in an Assassin's Creed game, kind of, you get to choose which character you be. You can either be Cassandra here, who is the sister, I guess, who looks amazing, by the way, she looks awesome, or Alexios, who's the guy character. So you get to choose, so, rather than, I guess, something like Syndicate, where you played as both, this is like you choose one or the other, and you play the entire game as them. I think it's fantastic. My girlfriend is super excited about the fact that she gets to play as a female character, and the fact that the character looks awesome as well. It's Socrates with his man nipples out. Yeah, the game just looks stunning. Obviously, Origins looks great, but I think with this kind of vibrant world, the colours are the things which kind of strike me as being amazing to look at, and this feels like, it's just hit me. This feels like Blood and Wine to Origins, like, normal Witcher 3. It's like, it's the same game engine. It is the same game engine, same graphics, same texture quality, same everything, but because the first game, it wasn't dull or anything, but obviously there was a lot of sand, being the fact that it was set in a desert. This just feels really vibrant and refreshing, and I think people are going to love it. Like, there are a few people going, oh, it just looks exactly the same as Origins. You know what, I hate to break this to you, but Origins is a really good game. And the Origins looks amazing. There she is in action. It looks pretty flipping sweet, I gotta say. So yeah, super excited. It's set obviously in ancient Greece. It seems to be before any of the Assassins stuff. I think it's before Origins, so I don't even know how that works out. I'm sure we'll find out more as we go through, but yeah, I just think that this is right on my radar as being one of the my games I'm looking forward to this year, along with Red Dead. just fantastic that's coming out this year. I know people are always like, oh, Assassin's Creed, they just release all these games all the time and stuff like that. Well, sorry, my phone's going off as well. I apologise. Yeah, I feel like it's okay. Like, I understand people got a bit burnt out on Assassin's Creed and stuff like that, and I feel like if they're going to do this year, then maybe take a break next year or something like that, or you know, kind of do that type of thing. It's absolutely fine. Like, if the games are good, they're releasing. The games are good. There seems to be some kind of like ancient Greek mythology in there. You got Medusa there. We saw the Minotaur in the trailer as well. There's ship combat as well, which is kind of making a return. I didn't really enjoy the ship combat in Origins, to be fair, because the ships weren't really that kind of. I like ship combat as in the kind of, you know, proper. Well, we'll get onto it later on. Skull and Bones, basically. It's very much an RPG. You know, you get your skill slots. You have, you know, all your kind of like armor slots and stuff like that. There's all that kind of upgradable, as we saw in Origins as well. This guy's got freaking sweet hair. And apparently everybody's really good looking in ancient Greece. There you go. A lot of the weapons look kind of similar. A lot of the moves look kind of similar to Origins. If they kind of like tighten it up a little bit, maybe add a few things in extra, then like I'll be cool with that. That looks freaking sweet as well. Yeah, there's lots of kicks I noticed, and yeah, it just looks really good. Gotta say. So thumbs up for that. I mean, every game they showed looked really good. I gotta say. Skull and Bones, I was just kind of mentioning about. You can go onto the Ubisoft website and sign up for the beta now. We have here also Trials beta, Division 2 beta, Crew 2 beta. There's so many betas. But yeah, Skull and Bones looks really cool. We saw it last E3. It's like a kind of pirate game where you control the ship. So say whereas like Sea of Thieves is you're a person and you do all the things on the ship. Skull and Bones is like you are the ship, you know. It's like the Elite Dangerous of pirates, you know, you are the ship. Yeah, as you go around, the combat looked fun, it looked awesome. I really like the look of it. It is multiplayer online. I don't know how that's going to work out, but you know, there seemed to be like cooperative stuff, and there was obviously like PvP stuff. I like the look of it. I'm definitely going to try the beta out and see how it is. I love like that sort of like interesting kind of like ship combat and stuff, and like the tactics they were talking about, like having to use, you know, different sails and flags to get past this fort, otherwise it would kind of blow you out of the water. And I love that kind of thought process of it. It's still going to be very arcadey, which is kind of obvious, I guess, but you know, looking forward to it. Looks nice too. It's got that Ubisoft feel to it, definitely. Levels on the ships and stuff like that. So yeah, it's cool. Trials Rising. I love Trials games. Trials Rising's coming out, and it's coming to all the consoles, including Switch and obviously PC as well, which is awesome. I love a bit of Trials. I'll definitely pick that up if it's any good. The last one was really good, and it was a while ago now. And the Crew 2 beta is coming out on June 21st, as you can kind of see there. You can preload it now. Again, Crew looks fun. I'm going to try the beta out and see how it goes. You know, for me, Forza Horizon looks like the racing game I want to play. But the Crew 2 could be really good fun. Obviously, you have planes, boats, cars. Could be really good fun. We'll see. I know the first one. I think the first one was not very popular, but of the people who played it, like I never really heard that many bad things about it. You know, the people who played it were like, yeah, it's really good fun. So, yeah, I guess we'll kind of see how that pans out. The other kind of big game, I guess they were doing was the Division 2, which I don't know if I can play the trailer in the background or I might get copyrighted, but anyway, Division 2 is just looking so good. I mean, whoa, it's Do you know what? I feel like the Division 2 is kind of like everything I want from Destiny. Um, yeah, I love the Division 1. I think it's a fantastic game. They improved it a lot over the course of time. It's a lot of fun. This setting in Washington DC looks really interesting. It's kind of, it feels like it's a lot kind of later. There seems to be these like communities which are kind of sprouted and stuff like that, of survivors and things like that. And there seems to be a kind of like a bigger overarching story kind of going on in the game. Looks to be lots of weapons, lots of new skills you can use and stuff like that. Lots of customization. They announced, I think it was 8-man raids or 6 raids. Let me see if it says here. Okay, it's getting raids. 8 players. There you go. 8 players will be able to team up. That's a lot. That sounds cool. That sounds like it's a lot of fun. The like the mini kind of, I forgot what they're called, incursions, is it, or something like that from the first game. They were a lot of fun. I mean, Division's a game you're either going to really like or you're not going to. It's, you know, one of those games where it's like against bullet spongy bosses and things like that, but there's quite a good level of like tactical like play in it. You know, you can obviously play it single player, that's not a problem. As well, I complete the game and most of the DLC just single player, so you know, it doesn't punish you for that, which is nice. The story in the first game was a little bit in the same way as like something like Destiny. The story kind of like seemed like it took a back step. I hope they kind of bring that a bit more forward in this one, and we have a more robust kind of story and breakdown, because the setting, the atmosphere, everything about it is amazing and brilliant. Graphically it looks great, the gunplay was a lot of fun. You know, the skills you used and the builds you could have, they were really good fun. I just hope they tighten up the story a little bit, and you know what you're doing. I don't necessarily need like a full kind of, you know, oh, make your choices about this or that or the other. I just need a decent kind of backstory of, you know, why you're doing these things, you know, some good kind of lore and stuff like that, and you know, we'll be there. It'd be a fantastic game. That's coming out on, I think it said March 22nd, March 15th next year. So my god, there's so much stuff coming out towards the end of February, beginning of March. Oh my god, start saving now, ladies and gentlemen, because you are going to be bankrupt by the time that comes out. Yeah, I think it was a really good conference that they did. Overall, I loved the, like, what's it called, Starlink. They showed it at the last E3. That's coming out fairly soon, I think, actually. Let me see if they've got anything about it on here, because I didn't quite catch the kind of didn't quite catch the release date for it, but oh well. I think it's coming out like soonish, to be fair, so that's pretty cool. It looked good fun. I don't know, I'll wait to see kind of a bit more about it. But like, I like the fact that you can kind of build these ships and then attach them to a controller and stuff like that, and it's got Starfox in it, which people were freaking out about. I think it's amazing to see this kind of like link between Nintendo and Ubisoft. If you haven't played Rabbids Kingdom Battle and you have a Switch, I highly recommend it. It's a really good game. I was a little bit hesitant on it because I was like, oh god, is this going to be like a kiddified XCOM? But no, it's really, really good. And actually the rabbits are actually really funny in it as well. I never thought I'd say that, but I just did. So I highly recommend that. They've got some DLC coming out for that as well, which they kind of did a bit about. They did like a bit of a song and dance, and this felt like, along with Bethesda, like just a really good fun kind of a really good fun. Oh, here we go. We got a little bit of it in action in the background there. A really good fun press conference. I was really, really pleased with it. Oh yeah, we've got romance in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We've got dialogue that you can choose, so you can make choices about stuff. It's basically done it into a complete RPG now, which great, down for that. I love a good RPG. You know, I still want to be able to do the stealth stuff, which you know you can obviously do. That's great. So yeah, she looks a lot like Wonder Woman, doesn't she? Yeah, I'm just super excited. This E3 has just felt like Christmas every day. You know, it's so much this year. I swear this is like the best E3 I've experienced in my lifetime. You know, I was thinking about this, and I was like, if I didn't do these individual, like, kind of little videos, I don't know how long I would make a video at the end of this because there is so much to pick through. You know, even today we've seen extra things about Fallout 76. You know, Todd Howard did an interview, talked about stuff like that. It's just really interesting. There's so much stuff happening. You know, we've got stuff coming out. They said as well that For Honor is going free, so you can pick up For Honor on Uplay for free now. I've already done it, and yeah, it's just the starter pack now is free. I know that game doesn't resonate with people, but you can't argue when something is literally free. That's, you know, really good. They're doing like a little thing on the Division now. I really want to go and probably catch up with that afterwards, see a bit more of it. I'm just like, these two games for me, they are right up there with it. Anything I've seen, you know. I think Ubisoft have got a lot of crap in the past about stuff they've done. You know, the whole Uplay situation on PC, people don't like. You know, people calling them, you know, like just cash grabbers because of releasing, you know, the Assassin's Creed. But if we look at the games they've released recently, you know, Origins, Far Cry, Wildlands, Rainbow Six Siege, these games have been knocking it out the park. Absolutely, they have not made a bad game in a long time. You know, look at these games. They are. You could play any one of those games for a long time and be very happy. So yeah, these games looking fantastic coming up. I think Ubisoft are, you know, as I said, they are knocking it out the park right now with their games. I think they're probably like the biggest at the minute. They are, you know, EA is probably making more money than them because of things like FIFA and stuff like that. But Ubisoft is just wiping them the floor with them. I think with quality. Bethesda are a bit different, obviously, with some of the stuff they do. They're not quite as prolific, I'd say, as Ubisoft. Not quite as big as Ubisoft in a kind of, you know, number of studios kind of way, but you know, still doing some fantastic work, obviously. So, you know, I've said this before, I think in other videos, but we are in a golden age right now of video games. The quality of them is increasing, the technology is increasing, you know, the ability to play online. If you'd have said games like this to me when I, you know, 10 years ago, we'd see games that look this good, that would be able to play multiplayer, you know, I wouldn't have believed you. It's just such a world away from where video games were like 10 years ago. And pricing wise, look, you can get 50% off Origins now. The game only came out less than a year ago. It's 25 quid and it's critically acclaimed. I've played through it, it's brilliant. Like, check it out, you know. That's a fantastic price for that game. And, you know, I know I see a lot in like comments and chat and Twitter, a lot of people moaning about stuff about E3, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, like, you're being given the keys to so many amazing stories and adventures here, and just because one of them might not be the thing you want, or just because, you know, there might be an emphasis on Battle Royale for a few games. By the way, we haven't heard anything about Battle Royale apart from the Battlefield 5. I haven't heard one other mention of it, so I don't think it's as prolific as some people think. But yeah, I think you know, you need to take a reality check here. Not every game is made for, you know, whoever. You know, Rainbow Six Siege is not a game personally for me, but I know it's massive. A lot of people enjoy it. They did a few bits on that. I'm not going to bore you with it. Well, not going to bore myself with it. But there's lots of stuff obviously going on with that. They're making a little interesting documentary, I think, about the esports side of it as well, which I'm not going to lie, I zoned out about. But hey, there's a lot of people who really love Siege. Fair play to them. Gonna knock it. It seems like a great game. So yeah, I think the interesting thing I thought was we didn't see anything about Far Cry 5 there. No mention of any other DLC or something like that. It just shows, I think, how strong their lineup was. Like pretty much every single game was a new game coming out. There wasn't really like anything like a DLC for something or things like that. There was like obviously the Donkey Kong stuff. Here's the crew too. It looks nice. I mean that looks like a lovely screenshot there. Kind of, is it gonna load? Apparently not. God damn, you played so bad. I like the way they've updated the logo down here. It looks really nice now. Just not gonna show me it. I see. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, you play. Don't worry about it, buddy. Looks nice anyway. That looks like a mod for like GTA 5 there. But yeah, I think I think Ubisoft have absolutely knocked out of the park. If you take away the tiny little teasers for Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 from Bethesda, I think Ubisoft had a better lineup there. It's Elder Scrolls 6 is always going to win you anything, basically. If you look at winners and losers like that, I hate people ranking these press conferences because it's not about the press conference. It's about the I like the fact that some of them are very well produced and they're interesting, and the hosts are fantastic. The hosts were pretty good for this Ubisoft one, but it's about the content, and the content is just knocking out the park. Speaking of which, Square Enix had one earlier, and apparently it was awful. I didn't even bother watching it, but the problem with that Square Enix one, I'd already said they had already announced so many of their games that it was like, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I already know like everything about that. So, Kingdom Hearts, I already have seen so much about that. It's like they look great games, don't get me wrong, but like I've seen everything about that. You haven't got anything new really. I think they had like one new game which is called like, it was about the guy's death or something. But anyway, yeah, I didn't look that interesting, to be fair. I watched the trailer. But yeah, can't wait for the Division. Closed beta coming soon. Graphically looks really nice. This is the interesting thing with it. Oh, we're actually going to get to load that. Oh wow, so much bigger. It looks interesting in that it kind of looks very overgrown. It almost looked very post-apocalyptic, almost like kind of Fallout 4-esque in a way, which I thought was a little weird. I'm interested to know the timeline, like how long after the events of New York is this? Because New York was just kind of like trash city, wasn't it? Because no one had collected the trash. But if you look at things like this, it's very much like people have set up encampments and things like that. I think this one is you probably can't see it very well, to be fair, but they've set up like allotments and they've started growing their own food and stuff like that. So it must be like a few months surely after the virus hit. Which begs the question of why did it take these guys so long to get there. Yeah, we've seen like a grenade launcher, which looks interesting, and yeah, I'm so up for the Division, basically. So 15th of March 2019. Can't wait. I'm gonna do like in my wrap up, I'll do like a little graphic which shows all the release dates for these games, and because some of them, like February the 22nd, is mental for what's releasing. Yeah, can't wait. What have we got here? We've got a standard edition, that's $49.99. We've got a deluxe, which is $58.99. What does that get you? No idea. It doesn't tell you what it gets you. You have a gold edition, which no idea what that gets you, and an ultimate edition, which is £91. Doesn't tell you what. You just the Blind King mission. No idea what the hell it gets you. By the way, you earn you can use them to get 20% off game prices on Uplay as well. Don't know if you guys knew that. Oh, here we go. The Ultimate, including Assassin's Creed Odyssey digital download, Season Pass, Digital Deluxe contains the Cronus Pack, 5 epic pieces of armor, the Herald of Dusk Pack, the Capricornus Naval Pack, including one ship design, crew theme, and so can you have different ships? That's kind of cool. Temporary XP boost, temporary Drachma boost. Oh, they can use Drachmas, eh? Cool, cool. Makes sense, I guess. Yeah, looking forward to this. Play early from October the 2nd. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so October the 5th, you get to play 3 days early. Does the gold let you do that? Yeah, gold does, and deluxe, no. So if you go for the gold, you get it 3 days early. I don't like that. I don't like that, Ubisoft. I don't mind you offering extra stuff. So the gold edition just gets you the season pass. That's it. So you might as well pay the £7 extra and get the ultimate edition, because you get loads of crap with it. I guess if you want to do that, that's £91 for a video game though. That's a lot of money. Man, that sucks to get that 3 days early. I hate that from my point of view. I don't mind it, like from a single player point of view. Game doesn't worry me in the slightest. I hate that though from my, I guess, YouTube point of view, because like people getting these games early, they're gonna get all the views. You release, even if I release a video on the 5th, people will be on like part 10 of Assassin's Creed by then, and I'm just like, oh, I know it's a case of like some people will be like, no, I'll wait and watch it with that specific person because I like what they do, but I just think it really sucks when they do stuff like that, because now I face a choice of, do I pay, go for the standard edition or whatever and pay 50 quid. What does the deluxe edition get you compared to the gold? Okay, so it doesn't contain the season pass, but it gives you all the extra packs and things like that, so I'd probably go for that if there wasn't a different thing. It's a tenner extra, gets you some extra things, but that kind of like 3-day extra, how many views and subscribers is that going to cost me on YouTube, I wonder, for an extra £24? Actually, that sucks. I think I can get 20% off though, using 100 of my coins. I've got 364, which is good, but anyway, I've kind of rambled on about that anyway. I don't like the fact that they've done that, so that's a bad thing I'm going to pick up. I hate it when they do those kind of early things, but hey, it's life, isn't it? It's life. We know there'll be microtransactions in it as well, by the way, because there was in Origins, but by the way, like, I paid for that game and never once did I ever feel the need to get any microtransactions. It was not necessary in the game, and I don't expect it to be in this one. There's a bit more of the Division 2. God, cannot wait. Cannot wait. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and listening, and there's a $230 Kingdom Hearts 3 Special Edition, of course there is. Yeah, we got PlayStation. PlayStation 1's going to go up a bit later, because I am at work. I have to leave for work about 6:30 tomorrow morning. It's on at like 2 AM. As you can see, that's not going to work out very well, so I'm going to go to bed now. I'm going to get up, go to work, come home. On the bus I'll watch the conference, I'll come home, and then I'll record a video, so I'll be up tomorrow night, but obviously it's a little later than normal. And then it's just Nintendo, which is on, which I'm also going to put up tomorrow. No, is that on Tuesday, I think, or I can't remember anyway, but I can put that up pretty soon afterwards with Nintendo as well, so you'll get that, and then I'll put together a big kind of like, I guess, my top 10 from E3. But till then guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.